Okay, fellas. Here we are. Box of Zendikar Rising. Let's see if I can actually open it with my hands. Alright, got it. Pretty excited. This is the set booster box. These are kind of volatile, I have seen. There's a lot of people saying that their box toppers have been damaged. However, I got this one from an LGS, so it wasn't shipped directly to me. So I think that it's going to be in pretty good shape. It looks alright when I just look at the packaging there. So, if you're not in the know about how these work, very different kind of booster here. First couple cards are supposed to be thematic, so I'm going to kind of go through it slowly here for the first one. Well, first you get a full art card, which these can be signed. They'll have a gold signature down there. Apparently they're supposed to be a little bit more valuable, but I really don't think that's going to make them any more valuable. There is a full art land in the front. There is a 25% chance that this will be foil. The next 6 cards can be common to uncommon, and they're supposed to be something that has a theme. It looks like, to me, this one is equipment or flying. So you can have up to 6 uncommons there, which is pretty sweet. Then there is a wild card slot. So these can be anything from common to mythic rare, I think. And then there's a rare slot and a foil slot. So the big appeal with this is that you can get some additional rares in here. So rather than your typical like 1 to 2, well, I mean 2 rares if you're really lucky in the draft booster boxes, you're looking at a bigger rare pull rate, which is, sorry, let me try and organize these a little bit. So these are a little bit more difficult to open just because there's so much volatility on commons and uncommons. So you're going to see kind of a lot of skipping around. And then there's also list cards. So there's a 25% chance that you're going to get a card from the list, which can be any of like 300 cards. I was lucky enough to get a rare here, which is pretty sweet. We'll put that up at the top kind of by our mythics and we can kind of track those. I've heard that some people have gotten absolutely hosed on those. They open no rares, no mythics, so that's where a lot of the volatility comes from. We'll have to keep our eye out for, we'll have to keep our eye out for the gold ones. There's also, these can be showcase cards, I think, right there in the middle in that little interesting spot, as I'll put it. So, what is the list? Who knows? These have kind of been, I would say, like a little bit unpopular so far with the openings that I've seen. I was super excited when these came out because I'm not really much of a draft player. I am much more of a collector. That's cool. That's a double rare pack, and then we get a foil. I think this is a list. No, it's not. I'm much more of a collector than I am a draft player. I am pretty shit at taking like a list of cards that's right in front of me and trying to make a deck out of it. Like, I very much like to kind of know what's in my deck and what to play around, as well as kind of know what's in my opponent's deck instead of being like, oh my god, they managed to pull one of those cards. I'm so triggered. So I enjoy being able to build a deck, know kind of what my matchups are, and play against them. And I know that people, when they get really into draft, they end up doing a pretty good job of anticipating cards and playing around them, being like, okay, so he's built, you know, Teamer Adventures, we'll say. Ooh! Shy Soul of the Wild foil. Pretty sweet. Probably one of the best mythics in the set. I think it's the second most valuable. And we got a Pathway land, which is super sweet. Love those. I think that over time, they'll go up in value. I know right now they're not super valuable, but I think they're really cool. It's kind of a way of mana fixing foil swan that is very situational. It makes you choose, which I think is really cool. I like the whole thing of having to choose your own adventure. Foil rare there. And make you pick like what you want at that moment. But I like that they don't come in tapped. That's pretty sweet. They're not a tap land. I love that they reprinted this island with just like a little bit of change to it. It's so silly looking. So I think what's cool about this is that there's a lot of chances to get some of the uncommons, because like in the other sets there were a couple times like in Eldraine that the uncommons were really strong. So the uncommons here aren't going to be as valuable, but I think that they're still going to be pretty good. So that's pretty cool. We got another mythic, Joanna the Last Blood Chief, Blood Chief, whatever. I haven't really drafted this set. I know a couple people that I've played on Arena, and they've drafted it, and they've said that it was a pretty good draft experience. However, I know the constructed right now is an absolute mess. I love this card. I think this is really cool art. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's just very unique. Taking something as stupid as Brushfire and making that into something that looks cool. Pretty sweet, in my opinion. Oh, we got a list card. We got Reality Shift. Okay, exile target creature, manifest top. Okay, interesting. I apologize if I have not sorted these list cards correctly, or missed a list card. You guys can flame me in the comments. That's fine. I'm really not upset about that. I don't know a lot of these cards that are in the other sets and things. So it's kind of all new to me, trying to figure it out. I think the big thing that I'm surprised about with these is that the boxes are a lot more expensive, and they don't seem to be any more mythic heavy, or honestly they might even be less mythic heavy, which is where a lot of the value in this set is, than the regular draft booster boxes. Mauled Skyclaves. We got an Aven Rift Watcher in the back there. Little Merfolk. Common. I'm very surprised that they're not as mythic heavy. I would have thought with a lot of these wildcard slots and stuff that you'd have a good chance to get a 6 or 7 mythic box. You know, obviously not foils and stuff, kind of like all these collectors and stuff are. But you can't. Now this is pretty good because this is a double rare pack with a foil, and then we get a list card in the back, which is a Saber Ants. Whenever Saber Ants is dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens into play. I wonder if that's like, if you can like over damage it. Like if I could roast that thing with like X damage to make a whole bunch of tokens. Be interesting. Overall, art in this series, like this is so cool. I don't know what it is about this, but I just love it. It kind of reminds me of Wolverine with the whole, those claw things coming out of his hands. I think the art is really cool. This is pretty sweet. Getting this showcase Ruin Crab, pretty cool card, pretty strong. These full art pathways are beautiful. And in my favorite colors, too. I love Dimir. We got a Coveted Prize, and then an Angel Heart Protector foil. But yeah, I mean, the mythics in this set is where all of the value is. You're looking at Lithoform Engine. You're looking at... Oh! There's our first gold signature. It looks like that says... Ah! You agree? I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm just really surprised. Oh, sick. Charx the Raging Isle with a Sizzling Barrage foil. This is such a neat card. I think it's one of the coolest cards they printed in a really, really long time. Yeah, I thought the Mythic slots would be just way more prominent. And there's so many strong Mythics in this set. But I think that the idea is that the box topper is really where all of your value lies. Amiria's Call. Pretty sweet. I think that one is probably one of the like middle of the road hits. This was a pretty good pack here. Here we get a mythic rare. We get 2 rares. And then, you know, your regular old foil card. But still, I mean, pretty solid. That's the kind of pack where you're really getting your money back with these things that, you know, these booster boxes costing $160, $170. I'm in it for the full art lands, though. Like, really? They're so freaking sweet. Some of the showcase cards here are pretty cool, but, like, I feel like a lot of them are not the most valuable cards. They're just commons and uncommons. Makes them a little bit more interesting. Leyland Tyrant. Pretty sweet. Good hit. I'm still not sure what kind of deck you want that in, but pretty happy about that. We got a Foil Island. Lots of uncommons here. That was, holy crap, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uncommons. If I counted wrong, feel free to blame me. Angel of Destiny. Sweet. So what, we are at a 5 mythic box, and we still have about half the box to go. Okay, pretty good. The other boxes that I've watched open on YouTube by, you know, Captain Taco and Mr. Good Boy Gaming don't usually have this many mythics in it. Usually it's like 4 of the Zendikar mythics and then like maybe a couple of the list rares. Maybe. Lotus Cobra. This is the most valuable rare in the set. Not really saying very much with that, but oops, I'm sorry. I just totally got my piles mixed up. Yeah, so, I mean, I'd say this is so far kind of an above average box. We got another signature card. Let's see who did that. Adam Paquette, Sea Great Restoration. Pretty cool. That's also the first time I've seen 2 gold signature cards in one box. So, it could be that my box is... Ooh. Alternate Lotus Cobra. And then we've got a list card in the back here. We've got Moon Mist. Transform all humans. It's funny. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures other than werewolves and wolves. Interesting. I was super excited for this set, though. As soon as they started leaking, you know, that this was going to be... Oh, wow, why did I do that? God, just kill me, guys. Just kill me. As soon as they started leaking this would be Zendikar, I was super excited. I love the dual face cards. What do they call those? MDFC? Run DMC? It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Rock around that's right on time. It's tricky. It's cringy. It's cringy. Alright, I'll go kill myself. Yeah, but I mean, I'm really excited that there's a Zendikar set now that I'm actually playing the game. When I played it first, Zendikar was, I mean, when I started playing Zendikar, it was like way before my time. So, know that this is something to look forward to. That was literally all uncommons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uncommons. Wow. 8 uncommons in that pack. Nothing, you know, rares, but holy crap, if you want uncommons, then get a set booster box, because They are just, you know, that they raping everybody up in here. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Also, apparently today is the memes of like 10 years back or something like that. Pretty cool exploration with the fancy. Oh God, no, it's not. It's not the flip. My bad. This one's the flippy. But yeah, that's pretty cool with the other border. We got 6 to go. Slowed down a lot on the mythics. Would still love to see a lithoform engine. You know, that satisfies the commander player in me. You know, I don't have an artifact deck. Because everybody else has artifact decks. Linvala, the Shield Gate. Seagate. Oh God, can't read. Yeah, so, I mean, Uro band. What's the next band hammer, you think? Is it going to be Omnath? I can't ban Omnath because they're still trying to sell boxes. Is it going to be Fires of Invention? Just kidding, already banned. Is it going to be Oko? Just kidding, already banned. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is the next broken band card? That is a triple rare pack. Warren Reef Ooze, Valka Awakening foil. Pretty good pulls there. Pretty good pulls. Sweet looking art card. I'm sorry guys if I haven't done a very good job with the focus on the camera. I'm in a really awkward angle. The Throne. Oh, here we go. A list card. We got a Kazandu, a Blade Master. Everybody feel free to throw in the trash tags of which set these things are from, because I obviously do not know. Full art cards are cool, but like, what am I going to do with them? Am I going to throw them away? Am I going to keep them around? I don't think I'm going to end up keeping them around. We got a foil of Cleric of Life's Bond and a Problematic Channeler. 2 packs left, and then we'll do our box topper. That's kind of cool. Laser forehead. All right. Oh, that's probably the other card. Scooch one. Gonna ban the crap out of that one. All right, one left. For all the marbles. Scourge of the Skyclaves. Another mythic. Oh, look at this. We got this guy. It is a vanilla 3/3 for 4. Really? This card they decided to reprint. Thank you, list cards. All right. There we go. Let's hope for a fetch land. Ugh. 3, 2, 1. Dark Slick Shores enters the battlefield unless you control 2 or fewer lands. Kind of a bummer we didn't get a fetch. Still pretty cool looking card. I think this is probably one of the coolest looking lands I've pulled, actually. So I'm a fan. Overall, not bad. 6 mythic box. Lotus Cobra still ended up in there. We got Scourge of the Skyclaves, Angel of Destiny, Leyline Tyrant, Marius Call, Drana, and then a foil Ashaya. So we'll see. I'm not really sure if I got my money back on this one. Box topper is definitely where you usually get it back, but overall still pretty fun. Kind of a different booster. Pretty interesting. All right, guys. Have a good one.